I recently came back from France and Spain, and while I was there, I did some serious shopping, specifically luxury handbag shopping, but I also got other bits and pieces as well. I got a fragrance, I got a couple of shoes. I also stopped by Romper, he's doing his DJing back there. I also made a quick stop at Saison because I wanted to pick up this particular coat, which I'll also show in this video. Hello and welcome, my name is Amy. If you're new here, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you're into luxury shopping, just shopping in general, travel vlogs, lifestyle vlogs, books, just anything lifestyle related, feel free to stick around. I would love to have you here. To start off this haul, I think we should go in with a bang and just go ahead and start looking at all the handbags that I purchased. Oh my gosh. I shopped at Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Loewe, Ferragamo. Where else? Fendi, Gucci, cannot forget about those. As I'm going through each of the items, I also have my notes handy here because it shows me how much I paid for each item and along with the VAT refund that I received. I also noted the customs tax that I paid when I was arriving back into the US. So hopefully all of this information will be helpful to you in case you are looking to shopping in Europe as well. That's it for all the housekeeping items. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. I will start off with Louis Vuitton because it's the first box that I see. This is not in any particular order, but I'm just gonna show all the handbags first. I was able to bring back some of the boxes, but I had to leave behind some other ones because they were just too big and bulky and I didn't have enough space in my luggage. But this one I was able to bring back with me because it actually folded down flat, which is awesome. Genius. I think all brands should do that to their luxury boxes so that you can take them home with you in small luggages. But here it is. I opened all of them, just FYI, so it's not like a first impressions or anything. I wore these also while I was traveling. I want to preface this video by saying this is not going to be an in-depth handbag review on any of these because those are my really detailed and thorough reviews, including mod shots, for what fits inside, all of that good stuff, but it takes a long time to film for each bag. So let me know in the comments if there is a bag that you are interested in seeing that in-depth review on, and I will make sure to film that for you and upload on my channel. Just let me know in the comments. This particular video is just going to be a haul. I'm just gonna show you holding it up because it's just going to take way too long to get into the nitty-gritty for all of these things. So this is my first purchase and it is obviously from Louis Vuitton. It's called the mini bum bag, I believe. I have it in the classic printed canvas monogram pattern, but it does come in the empreinte leather as well. I think it has a cream color and a black and a couple of limited edition ones as well. It comes with 2 straps, which I thought was super versatile, and I love the concept of a fancy belt bag. I wear belt bags all the time. I have the nylon ones from Lululemon and Alo Yoga, a couple of other places as well that are more athletic. I wanted to add an upgraded, more enhanced, elevated version of a belt bag slash fanny pack. So this is what I landed on. I've been eyeing this for a couple months, so I knew that it was going to be a good purchase for me, especially because it's a style that I do wear a ton. It does come with 2 straps. You can take the leather strap off and just use the chain if you want it to be a little bit more dressy and formal, but obviously you can wear it as a fanny pack with this leather strap in true fashion. I already wore this out a couple times and I absolutely love it because it is very functional and practical while still looking like you're dressed up, I guess, because the chain detail and the gold, it just, I love it. I did buy this in France, specifically in Nice, and I paid, let me just double check. This is all going to be in euros and I paid 16.50 for this bag. And then for my VAT refund on it, I got 198 euros back. If you're in the US and want to convert that into US dollars, go to Google and you can look at the conversion rate, but it's somewhere around like 1.2, but it changes every day. So just check it online. At the end of this video as well, I'll go ahead and tally up the grand total and then tell you how much I saved in VAT refund minus the customs. I'm going to run out of space on my table, so I'm just gonna move this to the couch. Next item is Chanel. I am so excited to show you guys what what this is. Obviously, it is kind of slim, so it's not going to be a full handbag, but I almost did purchase the small classic flap in black lambskin leather, but I decided against it because even in Europe, it was so expensive. I think it was going to be 10,000 euros. It's bizarre. So I decided to not get that, even though I know in the US it's really hard to get. But I already have the white small classic flap in caviar leather, and I barely use that one because of my own anxiety with the white bag situation. I am going to be wearing that more. I'm making a goal for myself to wear it out, but I just couldn't justify purchasing that one if I don't wear the one that I already have in my collection as much. So I decided to get this one instead. It is less than half the price of the classic flap. I thought it would be a better financial decision as well. But on top of that, if I'm being honest with myself, I think this is going to be way more approachable for me and less intimidating to wear because of the cost and just the overall item. Enough chit-chatting, let me go ahead and show you what it is. I tried to find this online so that I can link it for your reference, but I couldn't find it. I'm not sure if it's because I got like the last one from a previous season or something like that, but I will include the model number or serial tag number. I don't know what it's called actually, but I'll leave that in the description if you're interested in trying to look it up yourself. If you guessed wallet on chain, you are correct, my friend. And she is stunning. It's in lambskin, and I love this one, especially because of the strap situation. I find that so many of the mini Chanel bags have unadjustable strap situations and they are way too long on me. In terms of height, I am just over 5'2", so a lot of those bags don't work on my frame. But this one sold me immediately because the chain strap is adjustable. I'm not gonna be as scared of wearing this, although it is lambskin, so it is pretty delicate, but the price tag wasn't as high as some of their other bags. As I was saying, the chain is adjustable with this really cute fastener on the strap itself, and you just press the little C and you can adjust it accordingly. So it's really nice. I also love the color of the chain and the lock in the front because it is more of that aged antique gold color. It is a classic turn lock right here to open and close. And I just love the quilted pattern. It's so iconic, and I am excited to have this in my collection because I currently don't have any luxury black wallet on chains like this where I could wear to fancier occasions like weddings and dinner parties. I'm also impressed by the capacity of this little bag because it does fit my phone and a couple of other items, and it has card slots so I don't have to bring my wallet. It's just an all-around good purchase in my opinion, although the price tag still stung, not gonna lie. It was 4,000 euros, but let me tell you how much I got back in VAT refund. I got a pretty decent amount back. I got 520 euros. I'm super happy that I was able to get this in France, but I will tell you, the sales associates are not nice. I just feel like Chanel sales associates are, from my personal experience, aside from like one SA that I actually love, everyone is just so cold and standoffish. I feel like they're always judging you and following you around. So I didn't have the best experience even in France. The Chanel that I went to was in Nice as well. They were also trying to show me so many items and I was a little overwhelmed, but it was fun because I got to see what they had in stock, and they just had such a good selection of classics and neutral colors, which we don't see a lot in the US stores. Unfortunately, but the inventory in Europe is just exponentially better. So if you have something that's high demand on your wish list at Chanel, definitely maybe wait until you go to Europe because they just will probably have what you're looking for. I went a little crazy at Loewe. Previous to this haul, I did not own anything from Loewe, so I just wanted to browse around and just look at everything. The sales associates at Loewe are so nice, and they just take your time with you. They thoroughly explain everything. We went to the one in Barcelona, so I think that is their main, like, the Loewe. I just had such a great time. You cannot beat the customer service at Loewe and Dior. I feel like those two houses have the best people employed. Anyway, let's go ahead and dig into it. I forgot which one was this one. and which one was this, so I'll just go ahead and pick one. And these boxes also folded down flat, so I was able to bring it back. I know what this is now by touching it. I am so ecstatic about this purchase because it has been on my wish list for a while. I forgot the name of it, but let me put on the straps and show you what this looks like in all its glory. Look at this. They have even a pouch for the strap. It's amazing. This is the strap. You probably can guess now if you know what this style is. I just assembled it. Look how sweet and adorable this bag is. I feel like this is the flamenco purse. I totally forgot the official name of it, but it comes with two different straps. One is a leather one here, which you can adjust as well. So you can make it shoulder, which is what I have right now, or you can make it longer so that it's crossbody. It also comes with this really pretty chain and leather strap as well to use as more of a clutch situation. It has a magnetic closure and the leather on this is just the softest, smoothest thing I have ever touched. I absolutely love soft bags like this, especially because for travel it's so convenient and you don't have to worry about it getting misshapen or anything when you pack. As soon as I saw this style in this olive color, I was over the moon and I was sold immediately. I had to have it. I haven't worn it out yet, but I am super excited to style this. I think this will go with so many different outfits and the color is just super versatile. It's so complementary with other neutrals in my wardrobe. In terms of the price, I don't know how much this was individually because I bought these two bags together. So after I show you the second bag, I'll go ahead and give you the total and then the total amount of refund that I got as well. So let's move to the second bag. This is the next loewe bag and it is called like the foldable puzzle bag or something like that. I am so bad with remembering names. I am so sorry. As always, I will put the names and details of all the things that I show in this video in the description so you have that for reference. I wasn't planning on picking this up when I was at loewe. I mainly went to loewe to purchase the olive bag, but when I saw this, I couldn't resist. Let me get a little bit closer, but you can see how there's these little foldable lines. So I believe you could like fold it down or something like that. I forgot how they did it. It was like something like this. So it does fold down, which is really neat. For travel, that's amazing because then you can make this flat and tuck it away in your suitcase and you don't have to worry about it. The size of this is also super convenient because the capacity is amazing. It fits everything that I need to. It even fits my Kindle along with my phone and other essentials that I carry with me on the day-to-day, like my wallet, keys, lip balm, all that sorts of good stuff. It has beautiful gold hardware. The straps are pretty thin, so it does look very dainty and elegant. You can also wear this with dresses, skirts, other feminine outfits. But overall, it is a pretty casual bag. The leather on this is really soft as well. It's not stiff at all, which I really enjoy in a bag. The color spoke to me. I love this kind of tan camel color. You can also adjust the straps so that it doubles up, and then you can make it shorter so that you can carry it as a shoulder bag instead. Right now, I have it set as a longer strap so that I can wear it crossbody. It doesn't hang too low on my body when I wear it crossbody, so that's what I love about it as well. In total, I paid 3,500 euros for both of those bags at loewe, but I got back 521.50 euros as my VAT refund. That's a pretty good amount, I think, and I bought both of those, like I said, at Barcelona in Spain. This is the last handbag for this haul and it's by Ferragamo. I got this duty-free inside the airport before I was leaving Europe. You will be shocked when I tell you how much I paid for this because I got such a good deal. So let me show you what this is, and I feel like it's not super popular in terms of style. I have seen it on a couple of Instagram like influencers and things like that. So I fell in love when I saw pictures of people wearing it, and it is the mini hug bag. First off, that name is just so stinking cute. This is what she looks like, and she is gorgeous. It is called a mini bag, but the capacity is quite large. I will say when I took this out of the package, I did see a couple of very minor hairline scratches on the leather on the back, but I was okay with it because I got this tax-free and the boutique was having a promotion for 30% off. Isn't that wild? I was truly shocked when I found a deal like that because you would never be able to get that kind of pricing in the US, let alone even in Europe in the standalone stores like outside of the airport. Oddly enough, in my collection, I don't own a ton of black colored bags, so I was eager to add this one to my collection. When I got this, I feel like I hit the jackpot because of the amount of money that I saved buying this at duty free. With a 30% discount, I paid 1,078 euros for this handbag. Obviously, it's tax-free, so I didn't get any VAT refund. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the shoes. The first pair of shoes that I purchased is from Fendi, and oh my gosh, they are these stunning boots. Obviously, they're leather, and I just love right here that says Fendi. Can you see it? Is it focusing? Hopefully. The Fendi that I went to was in Paris, and they had such a good selection of shoes. I really was all about it. I went inside knowing that I wanted to grab a pair of shoes, but I just didn't know exactly in what category. And I'm so glad that I was able to find this because I know for sure that I'm gonna get so many wears out of this. I wear boots all the time in the fall and winter. At first, I was a little hesitant about grabbing these because I have some similar styles like this in my shoe collection already. That said, I feel like this one just feels so much more sturdy and durable, and obviously it's elevated in terms of style. So my plan is for this to replace one of the shoes that I already have, and the other ones I will go ahead and sell or donate or give away. These are just so nice, and it's just such a classic shape, and I love how it's not super chunky. The ankle here is also a little bit more narrow, so it really hugs them and it gives you some really nice shape for your legs. I am so excited to wear those for the upcoming season. And in terms of pricing, I got those for 750 euros, but I got a refund of 90 euros as VAT refund. Let's move on to the final pair of shoes, and they are from Gucci. And I don't know what it is, but all these brands for their shoes, they have a dust bag for each shoe. I guess that's pretty smart so that they're not touching each other if they're dirty. They are so cute. They are a pair of heels. These have the classic Gucci horsebit embellishment at the front near the toe area, and they have a strap around the ankle, and the heel height is perfect. These are like my happy medium when it comes to heels. I don't like heels that are so high where I'm tripping over everything, and I'm not the most graceful when it comes to walking in heels anyway. So I like this height so much, and the fact that it's a block heel is all the better. The toe is kind of like an oval shape, and I just feel like this will dress up an outfit so well. This is definitely going to be like a special occasion fancy shoe for me. I'm not gonna wear these all the time, but I do want to wear these on like date nights or parties and things like that. So I definitely wanted to add this to my collection. I don't have anything like this. I feel like something like this will never go out of style because it doesn't have like the Gucci logo everywhere. She is a cutie. Love her. For those, I paid 750 euros and I got 90 euros back. I did want to quickly mention the fragrance that I purchased, and it's by Replica or Maison Margiela. I hope I'm saying that right. Funny story, when I went into the store, it was in Paris, I noticed they sold those shoes that look like little camel feet. I didn't know that they were by Maison Margiela. I had no idea, but now I know. But I went in to grab a fragrance because I am absolutely in love with the ones that I already have. So I wanted to add another one to my collection. And this one is called On a Date. I did have to check this in because it was over 3 fluid ounces, and it's an eau de toilette, I believe. Yeah, it is. So the bottle is hefty. It's pretty big, which is really good because I can spray as much as I want and not feel too bad about it. This is what the beautiful bottle looks like. She is stunning. I feel like this is just such a great transition scent that can also work really well in the fall. For the fragrance description, it says grapes and roses, which I think is pretty accurate. I really love subtle rose scents that are leaning a little bit more fruity, so this is just right up my alley. It doesn't smell like your grandma or anything like that because of those grape notes. It just smells really good, and when Charlie, my husband, smelled it, he also really loved it, so it is husband approved. Alrighty, I hope the angle isn't too bad, but let's go ahead and jump into the coat that I mentioned that I got from Sézane. I have had this trench coat on my Sézane wish list for quite a while, so when I went into the Sézane store in, I believe, Paris? Yeah, it was in Paris. I had to snatch this up because this coat is not cheap, and I'll tell you the price in just a second, but I am so happy with it. It is the perfect thickness for those really cold fall days. I wore this in Paris as soon as I bought it because it was so rainy over there, and I did not have a thick jacket with me during the trip because I was just not prepared for that type of weather. It was unexpectedly very chilly, so this came in super handy. My favorite thing about this coat is the inside. It has this beautiful checkered print. It just looks so luxe and chic. It's everything that I've ever wanted in a trench coat. I got it in a khaki color because I have other trench coats that are in the classic camels and tans. So I wanted something a little bit different to add to my wardrobe. I also love cuffing the sleeves like this so that the checkered print kind of shows through. I added up all the VAT refund that I received, and it was 1,491.50 euros. However, when I was returning to the US, I did declare customs on everything that I purchased in Europe. In customs taxes, I owed $726, not euros, because that's the currency that I paid when I was in the US. Due to the taxes that I owed at customs when I was returning, you can see that the VAT refund turns out not to be as great because you have to pay taxes when you return. But regardless of that, I saved so much money because everything in Europe was just a little bit cheaper. And with one of the bags being 30% off at duty free, and still the VAT refund percentage was anywhere from like 11 to 15%, while the customs tax is around 5 to 7%. So in the grand scheme of things, you do save a lot of money. Before we part ways, if you need something else to watch, definitely go ahead and check out my previous video right here. I would love for you to stick around a little longer. Definitely let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing an in-depth review on any of these handbags that I mentioned. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around, and I will talk to you in the comments. Bye.